Yesterday was a total disappointing day for the English Premier League teams in the Champions League. It exposed the entire Premier League to the kind of negative approach that these top teams employ in trying to gain points. For times coming, I've been talking about low block, prioritizing set piece over playing football. When Arsenal played against Man City, as Man City went to a low block in the final stage of the game, Arsenal plays against the lowest block in the Premier League. As that not even saying Arsenal is innocent, Arsenal is also guilty of the same heavily relying on set piece. And yesterday was an exposure of the state of the Premier League to the world. Our first game yesterday was Arsenal's game at Bayer Leverkusen. Arsenal played away, and Bayer Leverkusen, through their social media handles, have been making so many ridiculous memes about the Arsenal, about our corner play, stuff like that. And it had to be a set piece, it had to be a corner kick. Bayer Leverkusen dunked on Arsenal, and they scored from a corner kick. I will not lie, I was devastated, I was angry, I was furious. Thank goodness, Carvers late equalizer through a penalty, nice job by Madueke. And I was hearing people saying it wasn't a penalty. I don't really care how we win again. What is important that we left Bayer Leverkusen with a draw and game level. It's a good one, not a good performance by the Arsenal, but at least we did not lose. I'm good. Hopefully at the Emirates we would feed a very much better performance. And I have to say, because Saka, I don't really understand what is wrong with you, but I pray you sort it out, else you lose your starting place. Because I wasn't really impressed by Bukayo Saka's performance. And the second game, which I was watching, was PSG versus Chelsea. And PSG annihilated Chelsea by 5-2. Now, I'll be honest here, banter aside, the scoreline is not a true reflection of the game. The performance of Chelsea attackers, the midfield to attack, did not deserve the scoreline. For this week of the Champions League, I dare say, taking away Newcastle, Chelsea has been the only team in the Premier League that were able to play good football in the Premier League. Chelsea were the only team that was set up to play the beautiful game in the entire Premier League, from the entire Premier League. Leal Rosanio set his team to play from the back, and there were some mistakes by Jorgensen, that's the keeper of Chelsea. But I would say Rome wasn't built in a day. Consistency would make them better. But I feel Chelsea needs more experienced defenders. Chelsea guy, we need experienced defenders, seriously. For the keeper, yes, he made mistakes. But look at the Villarreal in Arsenal. He started like this, so I just feel we should employ the faith in him. But when the mistake would come, it's when, because of this mistake, he will be dropped in the next match, and there will not be consistency, and you cannot get better with ditching one keeper for another keeper. Yes, he made mistakes, but also we should not forget that from the build up from the back, Chelsea were able to score 2 goals. Chelsea were able to give PSG a run for their money. Chelsea was playing good football until the 76 minutes when they lost their head. You understand? And I cannot say the tie is over. We've seen it before. I just feel Chelsea, if they employ their tactics with a better mentality, I see Chelsea coming back to this game. For PSG, nice performance, maximizing their chances, scoring from opportunities they get. Nice performance from PSG, taking all their chances. But for Chelsea, it's not over. PSG is coming to the Stamford Bridge, and a better performance from the defense would put Chelsea back in this tie. I don't know, I just feel that this tie is not yet over for Chelsea. Then we're going straight to Sweden. This Sweden, yeah, or Norway, sorry. Where the greatest underdogs, they are doing miracles. Bodo Gint. I've never been a believer in Bodo Gint, but yesterday's performance from Bodo Gint made me see a possibility. Bodo Gint are doing very, very well, and though they are in their off season and they are coming to play some cup competition, they are really, really doing very well for themselves. They were able to comprehensively beat Sporting Lisbon. My prediction, I said Bodo Gint win or draw. I never knew they were going to blow away Sporting Lisbon. Sporting CP. Sorry. Good performance by Bodo Gint. I feel they have advanced to the next round. No cap. Nice performance. Looking forward to see them. Then I will end today's video at Santiago Bernabeu, the place where miracles happen. At the beginning of the match, Real Madrid closed the roof of the stadium, and I was like, hold up. They put this stunt against the Arsenal last season, but they suffered. They were cooked by Odumo. Would this closing of the stadium roof backfire? And Mr. Federico Valverde said, no, hold up. They dumped on City. Chai, this was one of the worst performances I've seen City play. This was one of the worst performances. The entire City team was a shit, in shambles. And the king of the shit was Erling Haaland. I think this is time we'll start talking about Erling Haaland. This guy doesn't see. One last, can we count like 3 big games that Haaland was effective? One last. I don't know, I don't understand what is wrong with Haaland right now, but guy, a Real Madrid team that was depleted with injury. I was seeing small children, Thiago, players that I hardly know, and Raul Beloa. This will be the last time you put Valverde in 2 or left back. Don't try it again. Put Valverde in the 7. Let him dunk. That's performance by Valverde. Hat-trick. First half hat-trick. Man like Federico Valverde. None of the goals he scored was cheap. None of the goals. And Vinicius, just end this tie. This is City. You want to miss a penalty. Shame on you, Vinicius. If Mbappe was there now, you'll be saying there was a narrative that saying Mbappe it brings negativity to the team. Since Mbappe has been injured, Vinicius, what have you been doing? From that Benfica game, what else have you been doing? In the league game, it was Valverde that came to the rescue. What have you been doing? You better change, oh. I like you as a person, but your performance is below bar. I know you can do better. And that's all for me, the Arsenal Corner. Do where to subscribe. Do let to leave a comment on the comment section. Do look where to drop What match really surprised you? For me, the City game was the surprise of the evening. Do have a lovely evening. I'm out.